Learners, this is designed to be your very first baritone chord melody song. It's an introduction to the style and how to strum and play melody at the same time. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday, baritones every other Wednesday. If you like this kind of content, hit subscribe, and that thumbs up does help us. The tabs we're gonna have right here, you can print these out by becoming a Patreon. Links right here. Let's go ahead and break these down now. Baritone ukulele, brain attention span. You got all three on those things. Follow me on in. Let's just learn this tune. So we're gonna learn this style of music, and we're gonna learn to play a song at the same time. The song is called Shady Grove. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love. Bound for the Shady Grove. All right. Now, the key with this style is remembering that your ear hears the highest pitched note. So if I were to make, for example, a D minor chord, open D string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, and I were to strum all the way through with my thumb, your ear hears the 1st fret as the melody, the F note. Now if I were to take my thumb and strum through just the first 3 strings, the highest pitched note is this D note, and your ear hears the D. If I pinch the 2 lowest pitch, lowest pitch is A, and your ear hears the A. Now, I'm specifically using my thumb. Why is that? The thumb has a better sense of pulling notes more to the front. If I strum, it's harder to stop, for one, and for two, the notes blend together a little more. If I really want you to hear the melody, I'm going to strum with my thumb. So if we put up the first measure, or the first 4 measures, but we're looking at the first one, the melody is just this 3rd fret 3 times. But instead of playing it just 3 times, we're going to give it some harmony. We're going to strum through all 3 strings on the first beat with our thumb. Then we're going to pinch open D string and the 3rd fret together. Again, the highest pitch is D. Now we're not using the whole chord. You don't always have to use all the strings possible. When you're learning to play this style, it's a balance of using 3 notes, 2 notes, single melody lines. And that's what the art of arranging is, which can also be very immersive and fun. Strum through 3 strings, pinch 3 strings again. And that covers our melody of 1, 2, 3. On the 4th beat, there's no melody. And so the key here to keep the song moving forward is to strum now with your index finger. But when you strum down, a little lighter. We're going to try to get that to blend into the back. Now we're going to make a C chord, and the next melody's open E string, 3rd fret, 1st fret. So we're going to strum through with our thumb, pinky alone on the 3rd fret, and then I'm going to pick my finger up and strum through all 3 strings again. 4th beat, no melody, index finger. So we get 2 measures. Now on the 2nd beat of the 2nd measure, when I play the 3rd fret with my pinky, why didn't I pluck the 2nd fret with it? Well, one is, you can hear it's a little dissonant. I could strum all 3 fingers. We want that dissonance in passing, but I also wanted to illustrate that you can play just the melody by itself, and you're still able to get a cool chord melody sound. Going back to the G minor. 3rd measure, we're going to start the same. But on the 3rd beat, we're going to strum all the way through with our thumb on the chord. Melody's this note here. And then pinky plays the 3rd fret there. Actually, let's use the index finger and I'll show you why. Because we're going to make this shape, which is another G minor. Now the melody here is a D note. I'm sorry, an A note. So we don't want to try to do this crazy stretch because it's still over the D minor chord. So instead we use another D minor shape. A large part of this style of play is learning how to move these shapes around the fretboard. I can't get this melody note using this shape, so I need to be able to use this D minor shape up here. After that, no melody for 3 measures. I'm going to use my thumb to mute this string, strum down 3 times. So the first 4 measures. All right, now we are on the next measure. Here we're going to show you some tricks. The melody here goes 8, 8, 5, 5. Use the same shape. I'm going to strum through all 4 strings, playing that 8th fret there. I know the shadows are kind of tough right now, sorry. Because this is a D minor, I can add this D note, no problem. Play it again on its own, lift it up, and now it's 7, 6, 5. Down to make a C chord. Then we're going to head back to the C. We're going to get our pinky down. Melody here is 3, 0, 1, 1. We're going to make a C and get our pinky down on the 3rd fret. Strum all the way through. Then just the 1st fret here with the open E. 2, 0, 1. Just 1 by itself to the D minor. Now over this part here, we're going to play the D minor, and it's 2 beats of D minor, 2 beats of C, and then back to D minor. We're going to strum through. Then there's a melodic run that goes 3, 3, 2, 1, 3. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. Now there, I think it sounds better to play the melody as a run. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. You could harmonize that by adding an open D to the 2nd beat, but there's a nice little melodic component there without the harmony. 2, 3, 4. So the 2nd half would be so the whole 2nd half is put it together and you got your first ever chord melody song on your baritone, Shady Grove. Let's take it from the top. Whole thing from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. And that is how you play your very first chord melody song on the baritone ukulele. Thank you for learning, baby. Catch you next Wednesday or Saturday. We do new ukulele Wednesday and Saturday, but the baritone's only every other Wednesday if you're just an exclusive baritone learner. But you can check out the baritone playlist if you want and really take a deep dive into this style, all right? Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day, friends. Life is good.